okay, and you'll get the link to join on your email ID. There's a unique link, it will come from Zoom, okay, and you can join from by clicking on that. Today we've just decided to do an ask me anything session to meet everybody, to interact with all of you, answer your most pressing questions. All right, I'm going to also look at what are the questions in chat. What are we going to be discussing in the bootcamp? Amreen, you might have started creating that. So,
Yeah, I'll just do that. Meanwhile, you can take a look at the questions.
I
So
can't
yeah,
see the questions.
you can
Can see
see,
them.
you can tap on the comment box.
Yeah, I can
All
see it.
right, guys. So the idea of today's Ask Me Anything session is very simple. Before we spend 3 full days together in the boot camp, we want you to be very absolutely clear about what you will be learning, what you will be doing inside the boot camp, and how you can make the best out of this 3 day session. So this today is not a teaching session. It is just to address your doubts and questions before the original session begin. All right. So the bootcamp that we have curated, the coming this coming weekend. So this has been curated, professionally curated, because over the years we have worked with hundreds of seniors and retired professionals, and many of them were capable and respected and experienced, but they were often confused with what to do next. Yes. So independent director roles are one such opportunity that we discovered, but most people don't understand what the role actually involves, how appointments really happen in real life, and what effort is actually required to do so. So this bootcamp is basically that this bootcamp exists to remove all that confusion, and we are here today to address all your questions and doubts that you may have, so that you can walk in with clarity inside the bootcamp.
Okay,
All
so
right.
there are people who are asking a few questions, Amreen. I could take them up, and I love it that a lot of you have read up and come. Some people are okay. Mallikarjuna, you answered Mallikarjuna's question.
No, no,
What
I
are
haven't.
the qualification requirements for independent directors? You just have to have 10 years experience, right, in any area of work. Even if you took a career break, you change industries, you change sectors, no problem, right? And you've also asked what is the level of IICA examination. A lot of people ask that. It's 100% MCA based question, okay? And MCA based test, you can give it from your computer. There are multiple slots during the day you can schedule from. We'll tell you more details in the bootcamp, but I'll tell you this: if you prepare, you can totally crack it. Okay. What is the work and area? Puran Lal Meena is asking. So can I just go ahead? I'm loving it that the questions are
Yeah.
just firing in. Okay. What are the roles and responsibilities of independent directors? Look, there is a board of directors of a public company. On that, the regulators have required that there should be somebody who should sit in capacity as an independent director who doesn't work for the company, who doesn't provide any services, right? Who is just there to protect the interest of the stakeholders. So you are getting paid a lot to attend meetings and just ask questions about governance or provide insights. Okay. And the pay is because of the reputation and the honor and the respect of the position. Okay. You don't have to compare it like, oh, manager earns so much, CEO earns so much. It's not like that. You get paid a sitting fee, and which is very, very high, like 25,000 even per meeting for even for SME boards. We'll tell you a lot of detail. Okay. Don't worry about it. And you could be from any area. You could be from NGO sector, teacher sector, PSU, engineering, of course, law, compliance, finance, any of these areas. Okay. What support will you be giving to become ID? Nityanand Parulekar, you want whole information in 9 hours bootcamp for free. We will be giving you, including the roadmap, including steps to get appointed. The challenge to get appointed is not just clearing the IICS exam. That is just step one. There are two other steps. We'll tell you about it. We'll tell you about the personal brand and how to secure appointments. Okay. Don't worry, we will answer all these questions. We'll make it absolutely clear on the face of it for you that you can, if you prepare, you can crack the IICS exam also. All right. And you will get so much insights. I can't tell you, like, you will be like, for the first time, I'm clear, I can do it. And really, a lot of companies need independent directors and they're not able to find the right people. Okay. Sir, I'm Dr. B.N. Satyabhama. I am 53 years. Can I be at ID? Yes, that's an advantage. If you're 45 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, you have an advantage. Okay. And somebody asked, should I claim exemption from exam? Bad idea. IAC exam is not technically mandatory. Some people can claim exemption, but we recommend you should give it, because otherwise it is very difficult for a company to appoint you. They can't trust you that you know the basics of corporate governance also or not. All right. Then somebody says, Sormishta, I've read all your documents. Great job. I'm simply looking forward to knowing practicalities of how to build personal brand. Basically, post bootcamp, what? So, Mr. It's great that you have done so much reading and come. I think you should still come in the bootcamp, because even how to build your personal brand, we have a lot of skills planned in the bootcamp. Okay. So don't worry about post bootcamp. Let's take one step at a time, and you want to be fully clear and excited and maybe even execute a few things, right? And that will make a big difference. Is I Now what is the question? What are the financial
Want-
implications if a company? Hmm?
I just wanted
I
to
wanted to.
answer Mohan's question. He wanted to know what is the actual content of the bootcamp. So, can I quickly walk you through the agenda of the 3-day bootcamp?
Yeah, you can do that. There is
So,
one
guys,
person who said, "What is the
yeah,
one question is come?" Which I just want to answer. Then you can take through the whole agenda. Your video is getting
yeah.
stuck. One of our internet is not very stable. What are the financial implications if a company goes bust due to wrong financial misdoing? See, a company might go bust. It's because it's a separate legal entity if it's not financially viable, right? Normal case, it's okay. If there's a financial misdoing also, independent directors are generally very, very safe unless they have actively participated in fraud. We'll tell you a whole list of things for this. Don't worry, okay? Just make sure you attend the bootcamp. We'll tell you why it's really safe. The independent directors have never been arrested or fined, okay? Even in Gensol, what happened was that independent directors resigned. They were safe unless you actively participate in fraud. SEBI doesn't want to touch you because it's like, otherwise, why will third party people who are senior and respected ever associate with independent companies? Plus, there is something concept of directors and officers insurance, which will always keep you safe in case there is any problem. Okay, and that the company takes. So independent directors do not have a problem. All right. Chandran Thakur, you have not created ID. Can I join? Yeah, you can register for the bootcamp, or you are there. You are getting our communication, right? So you can just get the link and you can join the bootcamp. You'll get it in your email. How can we safeguard against undue doings of company stakeholders? You just have to protect the general interest of the public stakeholders. If you don't agree with something the promoters are doing, one is a business decision. That is the promoter's call. Your job is to generally back the promoters. You can add more insights. You can say, okay, can you also get this check? Can you also tell us about this? This would be my recommendation. There you suspect there's a problem. You can say, hi, this is a problem. I don't agree. You can dissent, right? In extreme cases, if you need to, you can resign. And if you resign, by the way, all promoters are very afraid. If you resign, what happens in the stock market? It sends a signal that there is some problem with the company. Their stock price falls down. That is why they want to, every promoter wants to keep the independent directors concerns addressed beforehand and go out of their way. Okay. Amreen is going to create the agenda for you as to what we will cover in the boot camp. Let's wait for 5 minutes and then we will continue. Okay. All right, Amreen.
All right, yeah. So, guys, we'll start from the very basics. Okay, we'll start from scratch. We will first talk about what exactly is an independent director, because most of you want to know what exactly it's that. Then we will see why are companies actively looking for experienced professionals now, and who will be eligible, who will be not. Everything we are going to see in the bootcamp. Also, we will talk about roles and responsibilities of directors, liabilities and risk associated, as most of you guys are asking this question, and how the governance actually work. Then in day two gets more practical. In day two, we will cover the independent director exam. I can see a lot of questions around the IICA and what it really looks like. Then we will see how to prepare for the exam without stressing. What should be the structure that you should follow for preparing for exams. Then we will also see the common mistake people actually make and how you can avoid that, and why clearing the exam is not just the most important thing to get these appointments. Okay, and then we will move to the bigger picture, that is day 3. That is, we will talk about branding, networking, and the execution steps. Okay, so this is where we will talk about how building a professional personal brand is very crucial if you want to be an independent director. Then how we will talk about how you can do networking without sounding desperate. Then how you can position yourself for board level roles. Okay, we will have lots of live interaction with past learners, and we will see lots of case studies, real life case studies. And even if you don't become an independent director immediately, all these things that we will teach you inside the bootcamp, it will get you into advisory roles. Some people will get into independent directorship, some people will get into advisory roles, consulting work. So there's lots of avenues that will open up once you join the bootcamp and once you see how big is this opportunity. Yeah. So go ahead and mention your doubts here, and we are here to solve these. Rajan is asking, how can we build our own brand? What are the requirements for it? So Rajan, you have to do a lot of work. You have to reach out to some people. You have to learn outreach strategies. You have to build your own network. Okay, you have to build your personal brand through social media profiles and different platforms like LinkedIn, etc. Okay, and you can, even if you have never done this work before, you can still get started. And in the bootcamp, we actually show you the exact strategies which you can use to get started. So I can see a lot of people mentioning that you are from this background, that background. So guys, it doesn't matter whichever background you're from, whether you're from law, whether you're from IT, whether you're from medical, consultancy, it doesn't matter. If you have 10 years of experience in that particular field, you are very much eligible for this role. Ashok, what is the cost of your training? This 3-day bootcamp is completely free of cost. We do not charge anything for this bootcamp. Okay, we just want you to come and see for yourself the opportunity, and we want you to come with clarity. Okay, that is why we are organizing these sessions.
Amreen, I will take some questions, okay?
Yeah, of course.
There is somebody who said, I'm a diploma in engineering and I have 36 years of experience. Can I become ID? Yes, very much. There's another person who said, this is Suresh Babu. There's another person who said, I'm an electrical engineer. Can I become ID? We have had people from electrical engineering background, energy sector, they have become ID, okay? Got appointments. And you are in huge demand from infrastructure heavy companies, energy sector, all of these sectors, and generally also ID's appointment space is not restricted to their field. Okay. All right. Then, who else is there? Many doubts getting cleared. Are your doubts getting cleared? How long do I need to prepare for ISC exam? We'll tell you. It's about 2 to 3 months if you put in 1 hour a day. If you put in more time, it will be lesser. How will a person from teaching background benefit? Ramakrishna? Teaching background is great because you already have respect, right, from a lot of people. So one thing is that you can find your students or ex-students, actually ex-students who have started businesses which are growing, and they'll be very happy to connect with you and get your mentorship and even appoint you on their boards. Okay, you can introduce some of them. It's an advanced conversation. I'll tell you later, but they could be doing IPOs, so you can actually network with them. And many teachers have, for this reason, gotten appointed. Okay, teaching background is highly sought after. We've helped teachers also. There are people who are teachers and who got appointed. Professor Ganga Vidya got appointed. She's she teaches in a college. Okay, she got appointed as an independent director. There's another professor who got appointed. So all of that is there. Now, do you have package offering for start for ID up to getting board assignment? We'll tell you, we'll let us teach you in 9 hours, give you full value, right? 9 hours free training is the package for now. That's what you want to see. What's the requirement for getting appointed as ID? 10 years experience in your area of work, plus 10 plus, huh? So age, the more it is better. Okay. How should I plan my preparation if I want to clear? We'll tell you one thing at a time. Okay, as in I'm still on the earlier questions. Is having ID a mandate from government for all company? It is for, I'll tell you which ones. Listed companies, public companies which are not listed but have a certain size, like big public companies, all fintech companies which are NBFCs. Then now there is real estate sector which is having small micro real estate investment trusts. All of them. Okay, last year this one opened up. Okay, and NBFC fintechs is about 3 years old. Then you have another category called asset reconstruction company. This year that opened up. All these companies need to have independent directors. Nowadays, even in private companies, you are having, if a private company raises investment, The investors are saying they have an independent director on board. So it's just widening like anything. It's becoming a market practice. Key independent director, if there is somebody who's investing, ek ho jaye, that is better, right? And in public companies, you generally have minimum 3 independent directors. We are ourselves a SME listed company. We have 3 independent directors on the board. Board comprises of 6 directors, right? 50% directors independent. And in most of the Indian companies which are promoter led, what happens is that you will have the promoter as the MD, so you will have 50% companies as 50% directors as independent directors. Okay, I'll be able to join. I have 33 years of teaching in commerce and retired in 2024. Wow. Where can I be appointed? Any company which is about to be listed or is listed. We will even show you how existing listed companies, they also have independent directors, but a lot of times independent directors retire or resign. Okay, or they have their term has been renewed, so now they can't be reappointed. There's a gap that has to be there, right? Cooling off period. So वहां पर first timers can get appointed. New first timers, people like you, Sanjay Gupta, can we connect to few who are working? Yeah, we'll invite you to meet. We'll invite people who have been appointed as independent directors to log in live and share experience with you. Yeah, you will enjoy that interaction. You can ask your questions also to them. I've retired 4 years back and not having touch with current things. No problem. Retired is an advantage here. Okay. So that is no problem at all. We can help you from scratch. Iqbal, I'm exempted from IICA exam as a practicing CA. Do I still need to attempt? CA Rajiv Rai, I strongly recommend still you attempt, because I have had people. I have somebody who's 55 years plus. He has got 4 board appointments. Okay, he runs a company secretary firm. I still asked him, please give the exam. Don't rely on exemption, and he gave it, and he has got 4 appointments now. And no, people do not get shortlisted from the database. What they have to do is do a separate roadmap, because we have had our people we work with professionally, senior professionals like you, retired people like you, they got appointed and they said nobody searched for us on the database. Okay, so why, how did they get appointed? Then there's a certain way you build your personal brand and you reach out, you network with promoters and merchant bankers, that we will tell you. And we've been sharing some insights even in our communications. Amreen, are there some questions you want to take up?
Yeah, people have been constantly asking, is there any reading material for preparation? So, guys, if you check your emails, we have been constantly sending you some preparatory materials that you can read through so that you are well informed on what we are exactly going to teach you in the session. Yes? Okay, so the bootcamp dates, some people are confused. So, the bootcamp dates are 20, 21, and 22 of December. And I'll also tell you the timings. Just give me 1 second.
2 to 5 p.m. all 3 days.
Okay, 2 to 5 p.m. all 3 days. Yes.
Somebody is a maths teacher. You can do it. 10 years in practicing company secretary, finance, indirect tax. Yes. Somebody gave an IACM mock test online. Good. Can I do this while working full time? Yes, very much.
Yes.
This is not considered a problem. Independent
This
director
is not
position, because
moonlight.
yeah, it's not moonlighting, it's not employment, it is not consulting, it is a honorarium. That is why you can do it while working full time. We have all our independent directors currently who are on our board. They are working full time. People we work with professionally, many of them, not all, but some are retired. Many of them are otherwise working full time. So they attend meeting during lunch break, after work hours, and the company secretary checks for of the the company as a compliance officer. They'll check, are you available for board meeting? This is the time when it is there. If sometimes you are indisposed, you are unwell, you can't attend, that's also okay. Quorum can be met as long as quorum is there. Minimum 2-3 people are present. Quorum is there. That's fine. Okay, meeting can happen. Okay.
Guys, I just wanted to clarify day 3 timing is 7 to 10 p.m. and day 1 and 2 is 2 to 5. I hope
Mahalingam
your question
Krishna
is
Murthy.
answered, Satya Bhama. Yeah. Someone is asking, is the IICA exam very difficult? So no, it's manageable. It's not that scary. Okay, we will give you the structure. Okay. And most professionals, they struggle not because it's hard, because they have not studied in years. So we will also guide you how you can prepare for the exam. All right. Everything will be covered in detail in this boot camp. Also, it's very important that you all join the community, our WhatsApp community. We post regular updates there, and we also post important reading materials and sources that you can just go through. Okay, so please follow the WhatsApp community channel. Any other questions? I'll
I'm
just take
about
you
to
through the
retire
list.
now. Hmm?
Sorry.
I'm about to retire now. What are the chances? Extremely high. Age is an advantage. Suresh Babu, how we'll help you to get appointment? Come to the boot camp. You will get free roadmap, tips, strategies. You can execute. You will get the plan. You can utilize it. Maximum age limit to be appointed as independent director in listed companies and PSUs. Technically, until 75, yes. Even after 75, with shareholders resolution, yes. Why after 75 you need that? Because if you're not mentally or physically fit, not physically also, meetings are on Zoom now, mentally fit, right? Only for that purpose. Otherwise, even after 75, people can be. You've seen, right? Lawyers work till 90 plus. So technically, if you're fit and fine, there is no age limit. Teaching background, very great. Technical person, yes, you are eligible. Can we contribute technical things? Yes, on matters where you have technical expertise, you can say I can provide you inputs. But it's not like a day-to-day work that you're doing. Okay. What else? Is the exam mandatory? We've answered this, Sanjay, right? Can I be ID even if someone is government employee? Ramchandra. So ex PSU, ex government employees, yes. For government employees, sometimes there is a clearance that may be required. You can check in your rules if you're existing government employee. Okay. And then there are some special purpose vehicles and all of that. वहां पर नहीं रोका जाता है. Only in some civil service rules and all they say take alignment. Why? Because the thing is that anyway it's an independent position. So even government, if you ask for alignment, you may get it while you are serving. Now what else? Pharma professional in sales for 35 years. Wow. Have you seen how many pharma companies are doing IPO, by the way? India is like killing it in generic pharmas. But your insights, SA Joseph, will be required everywhere. Pharma, yes. Medtech, health tech, yes. Biotech, yes. But anywhere else also. Marketing professionals, yes. Because see, you can be from any area, right? Retired commerce lecturer, yeah. Okay, 42 years experience. Wow. Overseas in VP position. From overseas also, you can get appointed. Anil Keval Ramani. Yeah, already have good networking. Very good. We will tell you whether you have networking or not, how to leverage your prior relationships. Each one of you have had some connections in the past, right? Obviously, not may not be connected to an Ambani or something, and that's not even the point. But you would have had your own network, which might be active or might have died down because you never nurtured it. We will tell you how to activate it. We will tell you how to build a fresh network, and it can literally lead to board appointments, and people have done that. Yeah. Okay, Abba Kohli teaching in junior Montessori. Have no idea. Do you think any chance? Yes, I'll give you an example. Okay, my dad, for example, got appointed to a company's board, which is the scarcity so much that I wanted, even my family to be on board on this mission because I want every serious person who has some integrity capable to go for this opportunity, and there aren't enough people. People don't know about it. But yes, we've had somebody who was, a teacher in Jamshedpur. She got appointed. There was my dad. He's not a teacher, but he's appointed to a company, for example, which is in mental health, related education for kids and their parents. Okay, now imagine if you're a junior Montessori teacher. A company which is into this kind of work would actually prefer someone like you. कि आपको at least you understand the business, right? And in any case, we'll tell you how to go about it to secure appointments. Any limitation in attempting ISC exam? No. Cost for exam, we'll tell you all of that. Is it mandatory to take courses? No, it's not mandatory. I'm not even talking about any of that. What is ID data bank? ID data bank, Nityanand, is a list of people who have qualified the ICS exam, but it's more like yellow pages. Okay. Now that yellow pages doesn't work to secure appointments. You have to actually directly, there's a smarter way of getting appointments. If you just go on the yellow pages and imagine, right? You open a new restaurant and you say, I have listed my restaurant on Google My Business and I've listed on yellow pages. Now I should have bumper sales. Is it going to happen? It's not going to happen, no? Why? Because maybe you didn't, you know, have the right people coming in, you didn't work on the reviews. There are many reasons. Now the thing is, there is more efficient way. There are few more things to do to get a successful restaurant kickstarted. And for ID, similarly, there's a separate path. And the problem is, it's not that the path is difficult. It's just that people don't know about the path and they think that if I clear exam, I should automatically get appointment. So it has been made out to be, but that is not the case. So that is what we will show you how to do. Okay. All right. We've been sharing a lot of reading materials on WhatsApp. And Amreen, if you can figure out how to log into, even you can drop in a link on the chat, just get in through YouTube and drop a comment in
Our
the community so people can join.
Yeah, our people have already dropped the link. You can see
Oh,
Skill Arbitrage has dropped a WhatsApp link. You can just go and join the channel from there.
okay. I
We
am
will drop again.
flooded with.
Don't worry.
The third day
Yeah.
was to be from 7 to 10 p.m. Yes, that's the correct timing for the third day. It is after work hours. Please, if you are scheduled, don't miss. I would suggest don't miss it for anything. It could be a turning point in your life, right? Imagine 3 months, 6 months down the line, you're appointed, but it didn't happen because you never attended the boot camp. Oh my God, what is the like? And really, it's not about even appointment. The kind of things we share around, for example, personal branding, which is a step in getting an appointment, that itself has changed people's lives and their careers. Okay. Sri Jana Raja Manuri, you will get the details of the bootcamp. This is the pre-bootcamp Ask Me Anything session. आज जो भी पूछना है you can ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not the original boot camp, guys. The original boot camp starts from Saturday. This is just the Ask Me Anything session.
What are the
Okay,
prospects
someone
if
was.
I have teaching experience of 39 years? Yeah, I answered, right, Abakoli? Somebody is having a DIN registration and served on 3 boards. Still, I need to qualify Nasaka Srinivasa Rao. See, if you have been on boards, has it been as an independent director or what? Which capacity? If you have been on the company board, maybe you might be able to go about it. But generally we advise don't miss it. It's anyway damn easy exam. Like 95%, 99% people pass it. The only reason people, those who don't clear because they don't attempt it. So if you prepare, like if you prepare, you will pass it. There's no doubt about it. Are NRIs who live in India eligible? Yes. Vinaya Gam Shanmugam. Sorry, okay, I couldn't get your name fully. So yes, you are eligible as an NRI also. What kind of questions will be there? We'll tell you. We'll take up some mock questions and we'll do that. Okay.
BL Sony has been repeatedly asking if this boot camp is only in English. So yeah, the base
Yes.
language is English only. We take the boot camp in this language. But if you have questions, our team is there. You can ask your doubts, and our team will get back to you.
Retired recently, Pramod Srivastava from Tata after 38 years of construction. How will I pass? We'll tell you, you can pass. Passing is not a problem. Even like anybody who has no clue about corporate law or finance, ever has not touched the subject, people from NGO background also pass. You've at least been in construction, right? Follow. So there's the link, right? Independent Director 2.0 channel. You'll find some things over there. Kumbha Gope, we have had a business owner. He ran a sugar mill. He used to speak in Hindi, still speaks in Hindi. He has been appointed as independent director. So, if you can understand what I'm saying, that's fine. You don't have to be proficient in English to become an independent director. Okay? What exactly is the bootcamp meant for? Figuring out how you can get appointed. Maximum age limit, Mukesh Jha. Okay, you've come again on this, but I've answered actually. Till 75, yes. Even after 75, possible if shareholders approve. Okay, which should not be an issue generally. I carry 33 plus years of experience and had leadership positions in transformation programs. Is personal branding beyond professional networking platforms like LinkedIn? Yes, it's beyond. Social media is only one thing, okay, which is about building your personal network. Then there are more angles to it. Third party validation is there. Okay, amplification in social media is different. Getting recognitions, awards. Imagine delivering a TEDx talk. Would you like to do that? You might have done some of this. Maybe you have delivered a guest lecture somewhere, right? Maybe you can look at giving a TEDx talk. I'll give you a personal training in the group, like a group training on how to deliver a TEDx talk in the boot camp, if you'd like, right? And I'll tell you how I delivered mine. And I might be younger than many of you right now. Okay, and if I can do it, so can you. And my partner Ramanuj gave it at 27 years of age. So if at that age he could land one, most of you are more successful at this point in time in your career than we were when we gave TEDx talks. So we'll show you how you can do it. 42 years experience in FMCG. Yeah, Rajinder Singh Sapal, you will be highly sought after. You know what's happening in India's D2C e-commerce, even FMCG space, right? Definitely you can be ID. Okay. We've had people like, somebody who's from X background getting appointed, let's say, to media company, engineer on media company, hotel manager to media company, or some other company. It is absolutely unconnected because it's not a working position. It is a sitting fee. It's a honorarium wala fee. Somebody said I'm certified ID from MCA. Very good. But did you get appointed? Pinakin Desai. If you already have cracked, I got appointed. I have 2-3 board appointments. Then okay, you've got it. But if you've not got appointed, but you cleared the exam, then there's no other place where your doubts will get cleared and the missing gap will be identified. Because a lot of people come to us saying, I cleared the exam, I'm on that database, but I never received an offer. What do I do? Right? I have 30 plus. Frequency of exam conducted, Ramkrishnan, multiple times in a day you can schedule yourself. Is it required to attend all 3 days or on any of these 3 days? All of 3 days.
All
Okay?
3 days.
It's like you're
Very
getting
important.
Amrit, 3 glasses. You will say, can I just have a drop? Will it be enough? Or you will drink as much as possible. Right? Something like that you can imagine. All right. 30 plus experience in international business development. Very nice. You'll be eligible for this, Juboy Lawrence. Mohammad Iqbal Kataria, you're 70 plus years away. No problem. Come on. You should be there. There's a lot of time. Even after 75, it can work. Minimum age requirement is a good question. You should have 10 years of experience, ideally, at least. And that would be around 30 plus, 35 plus. That's all. Okay, 35 plus total age. You all are having 30 years of experience, 40 years experience, 25 years experience. How to build brand? I have retired after working 37 years in major port in operation and administration. Okay, so I'll not teach it in detail here right now, but just imagine all the learnings you had, all the stories you lived, all the lessons, all the mentoring you can give, all the expertise you can show for yourself publicly, which only you know, which only the people who personally benefited from you know. Why doesn't the wider world know about it? Right? Imagine if the whole world could see you for all your contribution to the world. Would that be appreciated by them? Right? That is my question. That is what building a personal brand is about. And that leads to crazy things happening in life, starting with number one, fulfillment and recognition. Right? It's almost like such a joyful experience. And then number two, new opportunities if you want. And of course, number three is the appointment. In before appointment only, you start getting rewards. One of the rewards is appointment. Yeah. Karana M. Ramesh. In practical terms, what are the 3 to 4 situations where an ID faces real legal or reputational risk? See, if you have been participating with promoters, you know they are doing something fraudulent, right? And you are ignoring it, then it's a problem. But if they are doing something behind which is not mentioned in the paper, they're not talking about it, they're saying X doing Y, you are not an auditor, you're not an investigator, you will not know all of those things. So then that is okay, right? Then that case, you are, if things have been withheld from you, even you have been deceived, it's a different thing, you're safe. But if you know what is happening, right, and you're acting again, and you are then in hand in glove with promoters, only then you can be legally responsible. Okay, only then. And that really in practical situations hardly ever happens. Most independent directors, if they realize this, they don't agree, they resign. You have many options. You can blow the whistle, you can be a whistleblower to SEBI, many things. Okay, I am Rajendra Mehrotra, 61 plus, techno legal person, have 35 plus experience. Very nice. We'll tell you how to apply for exam, register, and all of that. 20 years experience, age 41, contract management, soft skills trainer. Yeah, these are all good. Shilpi Chaudhary, very good. We have had people from these backgrounds who have gotten appointed. Retired manager from okay, everybody's telling me I have this. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Answer is yes. Pinakin Desai, is there a separate bootcamp for an individual who are ID data bank and ID certified by MCS ISC? What do I tell you, Pinakin? Let me tell you this, that you have executed only 10% of the roadmap. Okay? Is this okay for you to understand? 90% or 95% you still have to do. Okay? So what will I do doing a separate boot camp? Right? I know you want to be treated as special. Allow me to help you and show you what will enable you to be treated as special. You need to build a personal brand. You need to find IPO worthy companies, network with merchant bankers. Okay, we'll tell you how to do all of that. GR Mahindra Prasad, you have been in export of spices, whole and powdered. Wow, this is incredible. Yeah, you can definitely. India is having they're encouraging exports so much, right, all over the world, and we are finding new countries to export to. We've just concluded, like in July, free trade agreement with UK. There are other free trade agreements we are doing. So export businesses are being encouraged, and generally you have a huge advantage everywhere because of your whole experience, everything, and especially even in specific kinds of business. Even an independent director mandate comes, it can be like one is anyone they can trust, right? And sometimes if there are, sometimes there may be a requirement, okay, I need one woman, one person from my sector, and one general anybody. It can be like that also. Okay. Mukesh Jha, chances of appointment after clearing exam. If you just look at clearing exam, then chances of appointment are very, very low or negligible, because there are 25,000 people sitting on their database who have cleared exam and got no offer. But if you follow this roadmap, chances of appointment become very high. 2 hours if you put in following this roadmap that we'll give you, and you execute it for 3 to 6 months, your chances are very high. IIM, IIT with 36 years experience in service, sales, industry, marketing, distribution. Yes. Sugato Banerjee. Selection procedure as an independent director in any company. Very nice. Okay. So who recommends that who should be an independent director? First, founders, MD, the promoters will look who will be the independent director. Now, a lot of times they don't know, but there is one person who's responsible for conducting IPO of a company. That person's name is merchant banker. Merchant banker can recommend to promoters this person should be ID. Okay, and promoters will interview that person, meet that person, but generally they'll take that recommendation at in all seriousness. Third way to get appointed is in some companies where promoters have a minority stake, there they have a board. So they will say, okay, let's give it to a recruitment agency, this mandate, and we need one person from this, one person from this, one person from this. And that recruitment agency, they will have a wing. Some recruitment agencies have this wing called executive search or executive search agency. There they also help in finding independent directors. Understood? Okay, how is it going? Can you all say whether you're enjoying it, not enjoying it? What's the scene? Do let us know.
Can we
We
ask
are excited.
how many of them are going to join the boot?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
big question also. Have you scheduled yourself? Can you say me if you're going to join? Is any specially field is required
Everyone
for
wants to get
independent?
personal.
Charges, there are, just come to the free bootcamp. Don't worry about charges. Take one step at a time. Okay, 9 hours, may it's not like you will not learn anything. You will learn like 100 times more than people learn in paid courses. Okay, I can make the bootcamp paid if you ask me, but a lot of people will not be able to attend then. Right? What's the point? Let's just do something worthwhile. And I'll share with you why we've created this bootcamp. I'll share with you a story of India, a story that deeply impacted my dad, which deeply impacted me. I will share our mission also with you. Okay, and we've got a huge number of professionals. We've helped them get appointments, and those insights that we've got from that process we will share with you. We'll share even our story of how we got listed. Okay, so I hope you are excited. We're going to close. We were scheduled for 30 minutes, but I had so many questions that things just kept coming in. Make sure you're there in the community. There is a link there that has been posted. You just scroll up the chat, you will find a link from Skill Arbitrage that's been posted. Okay. And you can join the community where we'll share a lot of materials with you. And we're going to call it a day and we're going to move on. Sushil Tariani, just come schedule yourself for 3 afternoons. Okay, 2 to 5 p.m. Saturday, Sunday, and I think it's 7 to 10 p.m. on Monday, right?
Right.
That's all. So
Yeah.
come for it, and you'll get a reminder, all of that on WhatsApp. Don't worry. Ramakrishna, securing brand name is difficult. Give idea now. If it was possible in 5 minutes, I'd have taught you and finished the AMME. I'd have done the bootcamp. Pakka. Right? There are 5 pillars to build your personal brand in. You need to work on these pillars for 1 hour a day. Okay? What are these pillars? Also, I'll tell you in the bootcamp. Will you come? It is not difficult. People who started from zero never thought, people who thought they were introverts could never engage with other people today are living fulfilled lives and have expanded beyond their core area of work. And this, I'm very happy mentoring people, advising startups. They have got either they have become trustees, non-executive directors, some got independent director appointments, some started businesses. A lot of things happened after they started building their personal brand. Okay. How many chance to select as independent director after completing exam? 10% or less? I think 1%. 1%. Okay, Yogendra Chauhan. 99% depends on the roadmap after. Don't make the 1% 100%. That is why people are spreading negativity. They made the 1% of clearing ISC exam mean everything in the world, right? It is not UPSC exam that you do this, you become IRS. It is not like that. Okay, it is just a very simple pre-qualification kind of exam. It's a test online, simple one. You clear that, but there are a few other things to do. Shachi Christian, don't worry, we'll tell you everything. Let's take one step at a time. Okay, thank you everybody. Cheers and see you in the boot camp. I'll be there and Amreen will be there. See you and take care. Make sure you're
All
scheduled.
right.
Make sure you also, yeah, they're sending you emails. Move the emails from us that you're receiving. They'll be from Skill Arbitrage. Move them into your primary inbox. They may land in promotions, updates, spam maybe. Drag it or tell Google, tell Gmail, this is not spam. This is move it, mark it as important. And then if you do this for one email, all other emails will hit your inbox. You will get all the materials. Some of you missed the materials. You'll get them then. Okay. Yeah, Amreen, sorry I ended up cutting you. Please say.
No, it's yeah. I was just saying that link has been posted in the chat. If you scroll up, you'll find the link from Skill Arbitrage. Just join the WhatsApp community channel. And thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you in the boot camp. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye bye.